Hey there, and welcome to episode 15 of the Happy Hippie Animal Farm. I'm Icon, and today, well, let's see if we can survive another episode. It's going to be quite a hard thing here going on. The last attack was quite brutal. We are pretty much down on a friction of my fighting power, and I want to try if I can bring up a heavier layer of defense, and we're going to start our trap parkour here, and let's see if that brings us some breathing time. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it or if I have to leave the map before. There's a certain chance that we'll have to leave this tile, but if that happens, it's not the end of the world. I've had that a lot of times in the past before, and you know, sometimes you just have to avoid when disaster strikes. It's just as it is. But let's see how things are going down here. I'm just taking that as an option because the last few fights were showing me that we are a little bit out of competition here. So I used Dude's plant cutting skills to quicken up that job a little bit because Mirandel is really horrible at doing such things, so I felt like giving him some extra work, some extra support would be quite a good thing. So Snyder did manage to cut a few blocks, and let's see what will happen next. I'm quite concerned about the well-being of my colony here, and there's again trees blocking my wind turbines. How dare they? I mean, this shows how insanely hard we need more people, because I put down these sowing areas here just because I wanted to avoid exactly that, but it didn't work. Mostly because we just don't get anything done. Training animals is just so much work. It takes forever. And well, ooh, we got ourselves a Megaloceros. Nice. Okay, this is forming some new hope in me. But the thing is, we need to survive long enough to have them trained here, and that's the major problem. I mean, at least I got Powell and Dude as somewhat successful handlers. Dude made a lot of progress in the past, but he's still not passionate, so his power will only be a fraction of a passionate colonist until very much later when we had enough time to train, but we're really not there yet. Okay. Alright, Snyder, I think you have worked enough for today. Okay, but we have the Soviet blocks now to work with, so that's a good thing. So, next thing, security here. So we're going to put up a couple of spike traps. Oh, and of course, we're going to narrow down this a little bit. So, let's put them down in a pattern like that. This will eat tons of timber, but you know, we're living in a temperate forest for a reason. Alright, this is how it looks when Mirandel has to chop these trees all by himself. Not nice to look at, don't you agree? Okay, so we didn't tame any of those. And we get a infestation here. So nah, that's exactly what it was afraid of. So we're not going to wait here. We're just going to form a caravan and settle ourselves up one tile away here, because I don't see how I'm supposed to weather that storm, honestly. We don't have the necessary animals to defend that. not at all. And I don't have the necessary traps or anything to work with, so we'll have to leave, just like I thought we would. I'm going to bring the components, because the components are just the best stuff we can pick up. And beyond that, well, there's insects in my storage, so if we can, we're going to pick up the silver too. But let's just hope that we're going to be fast enough here to make it before they're going to enter the storage areas. Because if we get lucky, we can still pack up our caravan and gather up all these items before they attack us. It's a very unfortunate and nasty spot to spawn there. But looks like we're good. Yeah. Okay, so the good news, we were able to leave this place before the insectoids were attacking us. The bad news, we have to leave the settlement behind, and the caravan will continue when, well, talk about worst case scenario. I mean, come on, Miranda, please. Oh, gosh. That's seriously annoying. Okay, I know what we can do. So, let's just hope that doesn't trigger a revenge. I don't have anybody in a better condition here. So this is stupidly dangerous, what we have here. And the only thing I can do here was to imprison Powell and release. And put Powell onto the caravan. Now for the love of God, leave. Jeez. Okay, good thing that I had this trick up my sleeve. That would have been really, really nasty. To lose somebody in such a stupid way, you know. Okay, we did it. So, that's that. So sad about my old place, because seriously, we lost so much there. But hooray to the new place, I'd say. Because we can't really change that. So, this looks like a nice spot. Don't you agree? Okay, we're going to drop down a stockpile zone right away here. Oh, this is ancient danger. Probably don't want to go there. This is a huge patch of fertile soil here. So we're going to go over here. Why not? Because it's going to be very easy to transform that into a place where we can work with. We're going to cut down those trees as quick as possible, of course. And the first night will be on the stars. But at least we have all we need, and we have had the chance to plunder our stockpiles, which is actually very, very good. Considering how close that infestation spawned to my storage areas, it was not that sure that this would work, you know. Alright. Let's rebuild that ruin here. Here we go. And since this seems like a too large room to begin with, I'm going to cut this area here into a couple of zones, just like that. Let's put up some doors here and there. Okay, well, let's see what we can do here. Also, where's the claim? Here. Yeah, it's mine now. We're gonna work with that. Wakey, wakey. Alright. There should be enough lumber to work with at the beginning, and we still got a couple of animals which we can train to do our bidding. The next thing I really want to have are beds, because, you know, we need... Oh, wait a sec. We're going to do... Oh, wait, I don't have any couples right now. Never mind. So, orders, cut plans, all of them. Thank you. Alright, so I hope that the wealth reduction here will do me some favor here, because we just bled a lot of wealth. Like, we lost most of the wealth of this colony in one go. So this should be giving us some breathing room again, I hope at least. So we're going to do is like that, and we're going to... I want those, that thingy here deconstructed, that's in my way. Here we go. So we're going to make this our forward base for now. Okay. The bad news here is it's already the 6th of October, so winter is nigh. Therefore, I want to use this patch here, and I want to plant down a lot of rice. Like, I'm pretty sure that this should be still doable until the end of the year. And this will bring us some food. Not enough to survive all this, for sure, but it's a start. So, since we are out of everything here, I didn't bring any steel with me. Let's find us some steel next. Here's some steel. Here's no steel, just rose quartz. Dang. Flatlands are so bad when it comes down to material gathering. So our only resupply of steel is really, really far away. That's unfortunate. Very much so. But at least we have some food, and oh, we need recreation variety. Well, guys, live with it. For now, it's just the horseshoe pin. But at least we got one, you know. Also, I want to have a zone. A new zone. Whoop. It's going to be the animal zone. There's just two things that I want to avoid here. And that's exactly what happens here right now. And I don't want them on that spot here either. Just to make sure that the animals are not eating my crops and not eating my storage room. Because right now we got so many things here to work with. We don't need the animals to feast on our food. They can graze. If they really want food, they can just go graze. Okay, so we have a new dumping stockpile. And we're going to haul these stones here. Also, I want to have a stonecutter's table as quick as possible, because I don't want to be in the wood age too long. I know that's not actually a word, but you know what I mean. Okay, here we go. I love the fact that we had this little ruins here to work with. So we are actually not that bad off to begin with. So we're going to make any stone blocks and forever, but only in a very, very narrow area here. Boom, just like that. Okay, there we go. So Dude and the Rayhound have formed a bond. Her name is now Heidi. Okay, dude. Whatever, my dude. Okay. So since we are now just starting out, I'm going to dismantle steel furnitures here. Oh, that's not steel. I'm really considering replacing the steel table with a wooden table. Because, you know, steel. It's a cheap way to gain that. Ooh, there's man traps out there. And the timber wolf. How dangerous is it to tame one? 10%. Okay. Quite dangerous. Oh, there's a kangaroo. Okay. Let's tame away on that. Kangaroo are not the most powerful animals, but they are quite good. They are on the better side. They yield heavy fur, so they are also quite beefy in a way. Okay. Just need to wait until Heidi is finally trained for hunting too. Okay, we have some steel. So I want to have a wind turbine here. Well, where do we want to put that? This looks like a good spot. And we're going to put up batteries here. Of course, we'll need more stuff for that, but at least I was able to bring my own components, so stuff wasn't that horrible. So, a caravan is hitting town. Well, okay. Hi, guys. Hooray, the kangaroo. Of course, it makes only sense if I assign the animals to the zones as well. Otherwise, it is quite silly. We have discovered a completely uninteresting area here. Good stuff. And once this is all set up and running, we're going to be able to create or to do some power here. But we need to get rid of that tree first. There we go. So Mirandel is working on that, and I do realize that we could use a couple of doors extra here. Okay, that works out as we wanted it to. And now we can go for a couple of cables more. And I want to set up a kitchen again as quick as possible. Because we need food. We need food for real. And raw food makes our dudes very unhappy really quickly. So the Castia raiders are here. And they are coming in quite huge numbers. But at least we have a trade caravan here. So it could be... everything could be fine if we get lucky here. So let's see how this will play out. They're swarming towards us here, and our friends are rushing to our defense. We're going to release the animals on them, at least the animals that are already behaving. Ooh, we even have a temporary shield here. Okay. Looks like we get off lucky here with our situation. What's that? Do we have somebody with mollies on here? Alright. Our enemies are fleeing. Okay, Joyce and Hansen are ready to be picked up. I want to do that, of course, because, you know, we can do so much with that. So this is going to be where we save somebody. This is where we're going to catch somebody. Alright. So Hansen will be rescued. Let's see, no immediate danger. And, well, Joyce, the torturer. Oh my god. Pyromaniac psychopath. I'm not sure that I really want to keep that person here. So... actually, not at all. No, not my rice fields. Oh, it's raining. Good. The thing here is we don't have anybody who's able to... no, we only have 2 people that are able to quench fires. So thanks guys for that timely help. We will have to deal with the leftover bodies now somehow, but at least we didn't get waltzed down by our enemies just like that. I mean, I'll take that as a very, very big step forward, you know. We still have a lot of problems. Most importantly, the food problem, which is really a big problem because there's just winter up ahead of us. 6 days it's winter. I mean, the temperature issues of the winter, we can't just go for campfires, but we need food. Ah, the Rayhound is trained finally. That's good. So we can now set ourselves up and at least start, what's it called again? Hunting small game here. Alright, so we got ourselves a new cooking stove. So we're going to do that same stuff as we always did. Alright. So we got this. Insulting spree on Powell. Oh no. Come on, we got better things to do, Powell. But right now I don't dare to stop her from ranting. We have all manner of different things to do here. A mantrap is hunting our ibex doe for food. Okay. So why are we not interfering here? Sometimes I really don't quite get the release animals script here. Okay. Fire? Oh, come on. Why is that happening so often here? So my rice fields will burn. I'm pretty sure. Oh, it's raining. Good. Okay. That shouldn't be happening. Why exactly does the stove... Ah, because it's a solar flare. Duh. Sometimes the smallest problems can be, or the smallest things can be found as a solution for big problems. Okay, so we're going to bury those guys. I know that they are wearing gear that we could be using, but I don't want to, actually. Alright, here's the solar flare down. Now, let's make this place cozy, shall we? And then we'll have to... Now dude is on an insulting spree. And then we'll have to fortify ourselves somehow up. Starvation. Who's starving? Powell is starving, okay. Yeah, I can't help you guys when you're always more busy with shouting at each other than working with each other. You know? Not my problem. Okay. The second happy farm. Let's hope it'll stay like that. Okay. So we're not going to get far with that amount of food, though. I know that already, but... well... it'll have to work as good as it does. So, I do have now animals which I can send to hunt stuff. Let's see. We're going to enable the pack hunt again, and let's see if we can take down an alpaca. Because that would be a very, very big help if our animals could take down an alpaca for us. Beyond that, well, dude is still ranting on us. we need to find us some forage. That's what I had in my mind. Now, here. Forage. Heidi is hunting hare. Okay. So, is there anything else we can tame here which could work just like that? Oh yeah, more rayhounds. Yes, please. Because at the end of the day, we really need that. No, we don't need Mirandel on that, but we need Powell on the butchering. Okay. Snyder is on extreme break risk. Why so? What's bothering you, mate? Intense pain. Ah, yeah, food poisonings are in town. I see. Okay, we need more power. Alright, do we have the necessary steel for that? Barely. Oh, man. Starvation on dude. Okay. But we still have 1 day of food left in the storage, so... we're not completely desperate here. Just a little bit. So, we're going to take down small game here. That'll get us somewhere too. Okay. So where's all the apple trees and whatnot? Oh, Heidi is hunting now, the alpaca. Let's check that out. Ancient danger, okay. For a moment I was thinking we were facing yet another fight here. Alright, she did it. Nice. And not even too much damage. Cool stuff. So this will help us a ton here. This will help us a ton here. I'm well aware that it's really bad to do the cooking and the butchering in the same room, so just in case you were wondering. But for now, I can't really change it. We got other problems right now. Oh, our ibex doe has given birth. A baby ibex. Not gonna mutter about that. Okay, so we're still low on food. Dang it. The whole winter will be a pretty difficult situation for us. I can already tell. So, Corythosaurus. Okay. I'm also keeping the raiders out here because, you know, they get eaten. They lower the amount of food my animals need. So therefore I consider it something really good. So, can Hansen actually move? Get out of here. We don't have enough resources for everybody here. Okay. But we did make our friends a lot happier with that. That's good. Okay, now more furnitures and a standing lamp. Honestly, quite sad that I had to leave the old farm, but I don't have any clue how we should have survived the onslaught there. Forced approach. So there's another of those missions. Well, not sure what to think about that, but it's not that important either. Alrighty, so we're going to see to the end of today's episode here. What a trip. I mean, I'm not really happy with needing to flee, but at least we are alive now, and I just hope that we get the ball rolling faster than on the original tile, because basically all we need to do now is just to get things rolling better, and then we should be fine in the long run. Okay, so drop your comments down below, leave a thumbs up if you really liked the show, because that helps me to beat the algorithm easier, and of course, drop a subscription on my channel and leave those notifications on if you want to catch all the daily content I do. Beyond that, also check out the links down there below. There's my Twitch channel and ways and means for support if you want to support me. But keep in mind, the biggest form of support has already been done, and that's watching these videos. Thank you so much for that. See you guys next time. Goodbye.